Everyone faces a time in their life when they fart on their doctor. Wait, what? No, it's not serious. What? He actually did this? What is going on? Today we're going to detail the saga of a drama queen, Mr. Antonio Brown. The guy farted on his doctor. Anyways, obviously it's coming out that this was a more of a joking incident, so it's not necessarily something to worry about much. But this guy is one of the most curious cases I've seen in the NFL. I mean, talk about a diva. This guy is a drama magnet. It is wild. Before I get into this, too, I just got to say, what's that hairdo? Anyone else remember when he had Tetris head? My gosh, the guy's the purple piece in Tetris. Look at that thing. That's some loft there. Anyways, so Antonio Brown recently cut from the Patriots, and this may be his final chance. Maybe his final chance in the league. We'll see how that goes amid some new allegations. So just to detail what we had going on here. The Raiders went ahead and traded to get Antonio Brown from the Steelers because Antonio Brown was causing a lot of dysfunction in the Steelers organization. I mean, the Steelers are already dysfunctional, as you know. They really suck and they're 0-2, but that's another point. Antonio Brown here. Issues with coaching, teammates, management. What else is wrong? So he goes to the Raiders. The Raiders spend top dollar for this guy. And needless to say how it ended, Raiders ended up releasing him. You want to know why? Because same issues. Issues with coaching, issues with leadership. He was yelling at his manager's face. Yelling. Actual screaming matches. He illegally recorded his coach's phone conversations. What? That's right. In California, it is illegal to do that. Illegal to record without knowing the person on the other line of the phone. But obviously, nothing came of that. John Gruden, loved the guy, but came out on Twitter and said, I was attacked. Came out on Twitter, said he loved it, which I didn't. I think it's very stupid. This guy, Antonio Brown, looks like he's got an IQ of 3. Sounded like he had an IQ of 3. He still does. I don't know. He just sounds very dumb. Very dumb. I don't know what he's doing. So needless to say, he gets cut, and what a shocker. The freaking Patriots take him. As if the Patriots didn't need to be better. They already have Josh Gordon. Oh my gosh. And now you're going to say, after Josh Gordon's been, suspended 500 times and still gets reinstated. But now you're going to give me Antonio Brown too? Wow. So obviously Antonio Brown's stint in New England was not long. Obviously he's been cut now. Congrats to him. Good job getting cut. I appreciate it. So it only lasted a couple weeks. He was in New England. He didn't play week 1. Didn't end up playing week 1 just because he had just been traded over there. He played week 2, caught a touchdown pass. Really was only a factor on the first drive. And now, in between those weeks, some allegations of sexual misconduct come out from his former training staff. So his exercise coaches, workout coaches, females, stated that Antonio Brown did some unsavory things to them. Very unsavory things, including unsavory things on their back. But that's interesting. I don't know. Again, I have no clue what or what is not as true. Obviously, we're in a believe everyone environment, so it's hard to say if this happened. And it was so long ago, it's really hard to say anything happened. But I don't know. It's two people now. Originally, if it was one person, I could have seen it just being someone who was very upset that, I know it's stupid, someone who was upset that Antonio Brown ended up on the Patriots and wanted to ruin his career. But the more allegations come up, obviously it seems a little bit more suspicious. And with how dumb Antonio Brown is, I 100% believe he could have done something idiotic like this. And I feel awful for anyone he might have done this to. Antonio Brown is an idiot, and there's no other way to say it. And I think it's good that he's out of the league now. As far as what comes in the future, I don't know, but he's such a dominant talent. I don't know why, if you're that dominant of a talent, you would just completely waste it off of drama and other just crap. It's ridiculous. If you have the opportunity to play in the best sport out there and you're getting paid a lot of money, you're going to go ahead and ruin it by arguing with coaches, by being an absolute idiot and farting on some doctors. Wow. It takes a special kind of person to do that, and that's why he's cut. As far as his future here, I don't know if the league's going to suspend him. It's going to be hard to say. Obviously, it's an opportunity to get suspended, but then the league also doesn't suspend scumbags like Tyreek Hill, beat their kids. They don't really care about that. They're so inconsistent on these things. There's just no way of knowing. Ray Rice can go ahead and knock out his girlfriend in an elevator, and they're still going to go ahead and let him play. That's kind of what they do. But Tom Brady hasn't very minimal part in any sort of one football being deflated out of 12, and he's suspended 4 games. What is going on? What is going on in this league? It's a joke league, for sure. League of clowns, but it's still the best sport in the world, so you got to do what you got to do to play. Come on, Antonio Brown, what are you doing? What's going to happen? I don't think any team's going to give him a chance, at least for a little bit. They're going to see what happens. There's no point in signing a guy, giving him a signing bonus if he's just going to end up getting suspended. There's really no reason, because with something like this, they should suspend him indefinitely. Should. What's going to happen? I don't know. But if he ends up getting scot-free, I could see another team picking him up, whether it be... It'd be interesting to see the Cardinals pick him up. It's a little weird, but I could see the Cardinals picking him up. Just because they're in need of a little bit more offensive talent. Wouldn't it be amazing to have Christian Kirk, Larry Fitzgerald, and Antonio Brown? That's crazy. Not going to happen, but anyways, it would be pretty cool. I'd love to see Kyler ball out with Antonio Brown, though. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I have no clue. We'll see. We'll see how things go. All I know is this guy right here. You can tell he's dumb because of the Tetris head, but what are you doing, Antonio Brown? It's disgusting.